Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with three S's. I'm your host, Chantele Francis, here to talk about episode 14 of Love Island USA Season 6. I'm pretty excited to catch up again and find out what's going on with this messy cast. So let's just get into it. Where are we? What's been happening? So it looks like Leah might have had the ick a little bit from Connor. She doesn't like his jeans and he's too nice. She needs somebody that's slightly going to put her into a psych ward. So just a little bit of toxic, unstable behavior is what she craves. And so she's now, we were last seen, last saw her having a conversation with Rob, and Connor was watching that conversation. So it looks like maybe they're going to rekindle something, and a breakup with Connor, maybe even a dumping if we're lucky will happen. We also have Nicole really addressing the fact that she's interested in pursuing Miguel. She wants to still have Kendall be really pursuing her still, but he's not really feeling like competing with Miguel because they're so different. They're two completely different people. So he just doesn't feel like it makes sense for them to be competing over her. And who wants to be competing? We know that he doesn't like being in a love triangle. He doesn't like dealing with percentages. Hannah was like 50-50, even though I don't think she was actually 50-50. I think she just mean I'm deciding between two people. But he doesn't like that. He wants to be the one that's chosen. And I totally get and understand that. Right now, Cordell and Serena seemingly are on the right track. She's open to kissing him outside of challenges, and they are bonding and having a little fun, dancing together, cuddling, hanging out. And so that seems to be moving in the right direction. And Kayla and Aaron, they're pretty strong, I'd say. He's still pretty upset with the fact that they didn't dump Janae instead, because with the fact that Rob was threatening to leave the series. He was really upset that they dumped Andrea instead of Janae, which I'm still a little bit annoyed about. So I'm kind of side-eyeing Aaron still. Janae is obviously happy to be in the villa still. She had a conversation with Connor that didn't really go very well. He wasn't able to see her side of the story, and how he's been treating her quite rudely, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't think that there's any chance of them rekindling anything. And even if there was, I hope she doesn't fall for it and go back to him. And is that it? Am I missing somebody? Hakeem went home last episode with Andrea. Anybody that I'm missing? I think that's everybody. So we have 3 new bombshells that are coming in. I do not remember their names. There was a blonde, there's a mixed black man. I think it was mixed black. And then there was a black man. And yeah, I think the blonde girl, though, is coming in for Rob, of course. Okay, so let's see where we're at.
Andrea. I still like him, and it's fucking embarrassing. I don't know.
Yes, Leah, it is effing embarrassing. I mean, I can understand still liking him, actually, because it was kind of unfinished. Andrea comes in, and all of a sudden, all these theatrics are happening, and he's just going to bounce over and start, dealing with her. So it was definitely quite abrupt. So I can understand that it just unresolved history, unresolved relationship, feelings, all that stuff was just kind of cut. But you've seen what he's done. It's just so embarrassing to want to find closure with that. I feel like his action should have been closure enough that you didn't want to participate anymore. But you live, you learn, right?
I'm honestly in this current moment thinking, what the fuck am I gonna say to Connor about this conversation when he asked me in like 20 minutes? I don't know.
Rob, why the fuck are you thinking about Connor right now and lizards and like things?
Because that's what Rob does. he doesn't give you exactly what he wants, so that you are still like trying to get something out of him, and it makes you still interested in him, and like makes you question everything that he's doing, and wants to have some sort of closure. And it's just his he doesn't give you all the answers, so that you're still interested in finding out more from him. It's to keep you on a leash. It's to keep you intrigued.
So I'm a bad boy.
My favorite. No,
I can honestly say I still care about her, and I still think that she's great. With that is caution around her, yes, I do, and especially like for her, for me, and for Connor. I don't know.
So he says he still cares about her, but he has to proceed with caution around her and Connor. I mean, I know he's friends with Connor, but he doesn't really. I guess he has more consideration about his male friends than he does about his female friends. He hadn't disrespected Andrea up until that point, but he was pretty disrespectful to Leah, I would say, and how he jumped over to Andrea. So the fact that he's so considerate about Connor, just to me, shows that he has more consideration for his male friends than his female friends. It seems.
Yeah, it's conflicting. I wanna be like good friends with Rob, and honestly, like it's a tough situation because like we're in here to find connections, right?
Mhm.
But like,
On the way you make friendships.
yeah, exactly. So
Um, it just kind of seems like Connor isn't really reading the room. Um, with the fact that Leah's like, I'm too hot, like doesn't want to cuddle, doesn't want to touch in the daytime. She has been reassuring him, but I don't know if I would really be feeling the vibe between the two of us, to be so confident about their relationship. I know he's being quite apprehensive right now, but I would think it would be very clear that she's just not that into me. Um, Watching her have this conversation with Rob, who she did have a connection with, and a spark that he knows that got kind of cut off early. Um, and now is he debating whether he's going to be mad at Rob if something between Rob and Leah happen again? Like I'm not sure where his head is. When it should just be like, okay, she's not into me. Maybe I need to start pursuing other people. Maybe I need to go apologize to Janae. Maybe, yeah, I think he has to have a conversation with both Rob and Leah. Um, but I think it should be clear that Leah is just not that
I
into
wanna
him.
be
This shit is messy. Like, stop.
you know what's even
This
more
shit is
messy? How
I'm confused.
handsome that man looks.
He looks okay, but like his outfit's not good. I know you're slagging Connor on his jeans, but I don't think his outfit is great. I guess it's very Wrangler, and it's very young cowboy, I guess. And he's a handsome man, and he has really nice blue eyes. But you could tell that she must just be sexually attracted to him, because he's like, Connor's equally as good looking, I would say. But I guess she just likes Rob's swagger a little bit more.
But I support my girl. And everything she does, I support women's rights and wrongs. And that definitely includes her.
I like that. Support women's rights and wrongs. Yeah, I do. Especially in that atmosphere, you're just kind of like, I don't know if this is the right decision for you, but I support you here. It's not like she's in a 5-year long abusive relationship and you're just going to support her going back to that person. It's not that deep, but I do think that Rob has displayed some red flags that I think that she should maybe caution her about, but I do understand supporting your friends' rights and wrongs.
Again.
I'm trying.
You know, you're my bitch. I'm gonna support whatever you do. But like, just make sure you moving right.
Okay, that's good. So choose spacing, like make sure that you break it off nicely with Connor if that's the case. Like, don't get too messy about this whole thing. You kind of already allowed Connor to pursue you, and that was at this expense of Janae. So I think she's just been like, if you're going to do things for yourself, just make sure you take a look at all the other people that are involved in the situation before you go forward with Rob.
Connor. And whether she said it or not, I think the reason why she got Andrea out was because she wants to get well with you.
I mean, you're probably right. You're probably right. She wants to have that as being an option. I do think she really wanted to keep Janae in. So I think that if it wasn't Janae or an OG that was there that deserves a shot at love, I think that maybe she would have let Andrea stay. Like if it was somebody like someone new, I guess Liv would be the newest person. I think she would fight for Liv to stay. So I think it's just be the position of the people. Like she was newer and she doesn't have the same friendships. I know we're saying that like, oh, this is Love Island, not Friendship Island, but we saw how Aaron was crying over the potentiality of Rob going home with Andrea. That's friend stuff. That's you want your friend to stay in the villa. That's why you were so upset by Andrea being dumped. And so the fact that they don't want their friend to be dumped, that's a valid reason because yes, you're here for love, but you're also here for the experience and you're here for the friends that you are making along the way. If it was just about being here for love, wouldn't Rob have left with Andrea? Wouldn't that have happened? No, he stayed because of the friendships that he's made, the potential opportunities that this experience will, accrue for him. And potentially there's going to be some other girls that he's going to like equally as much. So he might still find love in the end. Or if he doesn't, he still has Andrea that he could test the waters with back home. So as much as like I think that you might be right about this, Aaron, I don't think that it was 100% the reason why Andrea was leaving the game.
With you?
I feel like I'm just constantly getting stuck in messy situations, and I'm just tired of it.
Yeah, fuck, bro. You always get these fucking situations.
Okay, you get stuck in messy situations because you choose messy people. Like Leah, if she's liking a little bit of toxicity, you also enjoy a little bit of this toxicity, right? There is no way that you'd have like, if I'm not mistaken, Andrea is also a Leo. So you love that Leo energy, that fiery side, that like going after what you want, that, that energy, you enjoy that. It's that sometimes could lead people to be a little bit toxic, especially in their unevolved state as a young person. So you got to take a look. And you're saying you keep on being involved in these messy situations. What is the common denominator, buddy? You are, Rob, you are involved in these situations. That means that you are the nucleus. You are the centerpiece. You are within all of them. That means that maybe you're the one that starts them.
I could have sworn up there I heard her say it was 50-50.
No.
I hate the word 50-50.
Flashbacks.
See, I told you he hates 50-50. I was just taking that on my own accord to like believe that he doesn't like being compared and being in a percentage war with another person. Basically, he doesn't want to be in a triangle. And yeah, he just wants to be 100%. Someone's 100% for him. Someone's choosing him. He doesn't want to be involved in percentages. I said this a couple times now, so I got you pegged. I got you, Kendall. I got you.
So she knows that it's not just, this is my decision. No, it's my decision too. And by taking that step back, we'll see if she's gotta be like, oh, I really miss Kendall. I need that connection. Or if she's like, oh, Kendall's just pulling out.
I mean, this is fair to be able to, it's a little bit of a test, I guess, but I do think he should just back off and see where she gravitates towards. Likely he's not going to get the response that he's hoping for. She's likely going to gravitate towards Miguel. Miguel knows how to put a bit of pressure on without her seeming to feel overwhelmed or too touchy-feely or any of that. So he just has a better way for her of handling and dealing with her. it's a way that she likes and she finds attractive and appealing. And so I do unfortunately think that it's just going to make it easier for her to choose Miguel. So hopefully you don't take this as a slight on you, Kendall. It's just that you're the nice guy and Miguel is an F-boy, and he just has that sex appeal in that way that's kind of attractive. I'm sorry. It sucks, but it's kind of true.
I can't sit here and say like I feel nothing towards him, but that also doesn't take away from the fact that I do feel something for you as well.
Look,
So she's being almost honest. I think she does care about Connor a little bit. She does care about Rob. He's definitely really interested in pursuing and exploring his connection with her. He likes her a lot. He thinks she's beautiful, funny, smart, all that jazz. And so he's kind of laying it all out there, and she's not really letting him know that she's not really interested in pursuing him in that way. But hopefully he'll get some clear answers soon.
Good hug.
I know I care about you too.
Damn, long hug. Oh, that was a long hug.
I think he
Not
wanted.
the
I think he
fuck-
wants a
not-
kiss, and she's
Stop.
just. You don't see. You don't see that.
No.
Did you not see that?
No.
I cannot.
No.
Janae is absolutely right. He wanted a kiss. Like when she went in for the hug, I think he wanted a kiss there. And then he's staring at her with hard eyes and wanting another kiss. So she taps him on his nose. So she definitely evaded a smooch. With you, Janae, you called it.
What was that?
You just touch his nose with your
He
finger?
just tried to give you a kiss,
you
and
just-
you're just
did
like.
you
gave him a boop.
Did you just give him a boop?
Why would you give him a boop and not a kiss?
Why did you do that to a man?
You gave him a boot, but not a kiss.
It's just wild.
Feelings don't like disappear overnight.
Oh, hell no.
He had that with Andrea for like 4 days, but I feel like everyone keeps forgetting like me and Rob were together from literally day one.
I wonder what Nicole is thinking about this whole situation, because Andrea was her friend and it was a really tearful goodbye. And now seeing Leah coming here being like, they both still have feelings for each other. I wonder how she feels about Rob and how genuine he was with Andrea, especially with the fact that he was acting like he was going to go home and then he didn't go home. Did he do it because he wanted to potentially rekindle things with Leah, or because he knew that he was going to have at least another person to kind of deal with or to explore? Yeah, if I were Nicole, because Nicole is Andrea's girl, I would be side-eyeing Leah and Rob, because Leah was a part of getting her out of the villa. So it's just not, you should have maybe waited 1 day or so, 2 days before you decide to go back in on Rob. Remember my 2 days dead? Nay, not so much, not 2 months. It was 2 months in Hamlet. Anyways, it's 2 days. Let's wait a little bit longer before you decide to swoop back in, Leah. But, this show goes quick. So see what you got to do, I guess.
Did you clear everything up with Kendall?
I feel bad sometimes because I'm trying to be as honest as I can, but I really just don't have an answer right now.
I feel bad for Kendall, especially because, well, Nicole feels bad. So if Nicole feels bad, that means that she's probably leaning towards Miguel, which we know was going to happen. But Kendall is a really nice guy. I think he's really cute. I do think he's sweet. I think that he would make a good partner, boyfriend. He's funny. He's fun to be around. Yeah, look, Leah wants to tell him all the tea. He's good to gossip with. So it just sucks that the girl that he's finally been interested in is already being kind of stolen from a bombshell. So he's gonna have to probably start again. It's like Hannah's looking a lot better now, isn't she? Hannah would have been a little bit more reliable, but we knew that he wasn't feeling Hannah in the beginning. But I think that she would have stuck by them. They would have been at least really good friends and maybe stayed in a friendship couple until they both found somebody that was worth leaving each other for. So yeah, I feel bad for Kendall because he's gonna be a little bit hurt.
You want to have a little cuddle or no?
Mm-hmm. See, he's a Cancer. And Cancers, when they get hurt or offended, they retreat. They're the crabs, so they'll just go into their little shell. And so right now he's in his little shell because she has hurt her. He's protecting himself. He doesn't want to let her in because he doesn't want to become even more invested in her when he can feel that she might be slipping away. So I don't know if it's the right decision, because maybe if he put in a little bit more pursuit energy and a little bit more masculine, I want you energy, maybe then she will want him a little bit more. And so maybe that's the way that he needs to be acting towards her. I'm not really sure if it's going to work or not. I just know that hiding in the shell is going to make her not even have that connection with you anymore, and making it a lot easier for her to potentially jump over to Miguel. So make it harder for her. Like, treat her like amazing. Like, give her what she needs. Well, not too touchy feely, because she was saying that it was too much. So I don't know. It's a tough one to do with this girl right now. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how to play it. But I do think that you should maybe still cuddle her. And maybe just show a little bit of pursuit energy. Need some big dick energy, Kendall, to compete with Miguel.
Last night a bit. I just feel like really guilty for still feeling something for Rob. I don't want to like hurt anyone in the process, but then I'm thinking of myself too, and I'm like, I also got hurt.
Leah, if you pursue Rob, Connor's going to get hurt. Today might be over it by now, because at least this was showing Connor's true colors, with the fact that he was able to switch up so quickly. So it might have been a blessing in disguise for her, but she might still be hurt that you messed up something that, or you allowed something that she was in to get messed up, in order for you to not actually like him in the end. So she might be annoyed by that a little bit. So it could ruin that friendship a bit. And even like Andrea watching from home, she might be a little bit upset that, she got taken out because you want to kind of rekindle things with him. I don't know. It's all around kind of messy. Just wait a couple more days.
There's Vegemite on toast, and I never had it.
What is a Vegemite?
Oh my god, it's so good.
I love Vegemite, and Marmite, but I don't remember which ones taste like which. So Vegemite must be the Australian one. I'm gonna remember it. The V is like an upside down A, so for Australia. But Marmite is a similar thing, but it's from the UK, if I'm not mistaken. So is it the same thing, just a different name? Because it's like a yeast extract, I think. It's just really salty, and I actually really like it with butter, toast butter, and Marmite or Vegemite. But yeah, what is there a difference in the actual product other than the name between Marmite and Vegemite? These are questions I want to know.
Talked yesterday, right? With Kendall.
Honestly, just confused me. He was like, I thought you were just jumping ship, like you're completely done with me. I'm like, no, I really like you, but I still want to get to know Miguel. And he was just like, okay. And I
just let him go. Jesus, like holding him on a leash like this is annoying for him, because we all know you're going to choose Miguel. We all know you're going to choose Miguel. Now, is it ladies' choice or is it men's pick? Who's picking next? The last pick, I think it was men's. So I guess it's women's, right? It was men's the last time, I think, right? Because that's when Cordell had that final decision between Hannah and Serena. So unless there's another pick that's happened that I've forgotten about, yeah, that's gonna be women's choice next, and she's gonna choose Miguel. Like, no, for
really
sure.
real for me.
Personally.
If that makes sense. Like I'm thinking like of things outside of here.
How are you?
And we can see that coming. I feel like they are going to be the most tested couple in Casa Amor at this point, anyways. Um, Now, because Kayla is just she's kind of fun, kooky. I don't know if there's that many people that are going to match her energy, kind of like Aaron does. And same for Aaron. I feel like they're a pretty good fit, and I can't see anybody coming in for either of them that's going to trump what they have going on. So I think they might be able to sustain the relationship through Casa Amor. So right now, they look like they're the front runners to win the series, win the game, win the show. Because, yeah, nobody else is in a couple right now, right? I mean, Serena and Cordell, but they might get the votes because it seems like people are shipping them right now. So they'll at least get to the end. But somebody might be coming in for either of them, or that either of them might be interested in. Well, not him. I think she might be interested in someone else, maybe, and he will just be pining away with his first true love. Serena, don't do it.
Speaking. Oh, but it's really hard for them oranges as well, orange juices.
Bro, they all just sit down.
How come I didn't get any orange juice?
I mean, there's 5 sitting on the side there that's barely been touched, so you know.
I might just go over.
Oh, I feel bad. Like, freshly squeezed orange juice. Why wouldn't you finish it? That's like the most tastiest thing ever. Freshly squeezed orange juice and freshly squeezed pink grapefruit juice is like one of my favorite things. You can't it's never enough. I've always wanted, if you have like a glass, you just like drink the entire glass. You can't, and you're just like, I want more. That's wild to me that they didn't finish it. I'm with you, Aaron. That would irritate me. Like, what?
He's like hiding under the table. Oh my god. Ew.
Can you get away?
Ask him if he wants to join us.
Connor, you want to join?
Okay, Leah thinks that Connor is trying to eavesdrop on their conversation when he's actually just trying to steal the orange juice in stealth mode. Oh, little did you know that this played towards your ick. Because Liv is like, Connor, you want to come and join us? Because they think that she's eavesdropping. Oh, God.
I just wanted to, tricep.
Now he's getting grilled.
He might as well have just said what was going on, that he's like, they dared me to go steal these orange juice that you guys didn't drink, that he just slaved over. So you should have just said that, because it looks sketchier and way more embarrassing.
But I think I need to probably switch up my movements a little bit. I don't want to be fucking used as like a game piece in here,
I mean, this is good. Like, Connor at least is not just like blindly believing everything that Leah's saying. Rob wants this conversation to stay between them, which is interesting. I'm wondering if he's going to say more that's going to be incriminating, because what he said so far has not been that bad. He just was like, yeah, well, she kind of says that like it's not really going that well between the two of you. It's not the worst, but I wonder if he has more to say.
Frustrating.
She has been webbing lies since she came in here, but I'm really, really starting to think that she had an agenda when they got the chance to vote someone out of here. It seems like.
Oh, so now he thinks that she has an agenda. He said to her directly that she doesn't believe that that's the case. I mean, the fact that she needed to really, really harp on the fact that she didn't do that and she wants to see him happy and she's checking in on him as a friend, that could be a red flag. There's a lot of people that will create a big problem so they can go in and be the hero. Yeah. So maybe I don't know 100%, but it doesn't look good.
I don't either.
Our connection is still stronger in my eyes.
Okay, you think so? Okay, that's good. No, see, I didn't know that.
Okay. I mean, she's saying that she knows him a little bit better. She can trust that he's going to be a good guy to her. There is that edge that Miguel has that she's intrigued by. and maybe it's just a sexual attraction that she has. I do think that Kendall would make a more reliable boyfriend, partner, relationship. Um, like, I think that he would be somebody that I would want to invest in a relationship with, over Miguel. Like, Miguel is definitely a fling ting. I wouldn't trust him in anything more than a fling, personally. But I would have the fling.
Me the respect, but he's not smothering me. It allows me to keep my feelings for him where they are and to help them grow.
You know, this is sounding awfully familiar. It's kind of like Serena and Cordell, with the fact that she just needs space and doesn't want to be smothered, so she can get clarity and be able to navigate her feelings. And Kendall, you were saying that Serena wasn't into Cordell, so I'm curious as to why you're not recognizing the same pattern that's going on here with you and Nicole. You know, taking a step back usually is a sign of I'm not that into you and I don't want things to progress even further so that you will get hurt. That's usually what it means. And for her, yeah, she's gonna get some clarity, but she's gonna move on to Miguel. No doubt in my mind, unless somebody else comes in for Miguel that kind of intercepts this and you're taking too long to make a decision or whatever. I think that, yeah, you're gonna move on to Miguel. So he's right to guard his heart. And I think it's annoying of you to want him to be open still and treat you the same way, even though you're not treating him the same way necessarily.
I think all of us, you mean Serena, low-key got played. I think she was very heavily pushing towards Andrea, and I know I'm not the only person who thinks it. She was saying that Andrea should go home.
Oh boy. But what about the fact that Janae should stay? I want to hear a bit of this argument. Why are you guys so ready to not support Leah, which I think is interesting?
She was like, you and Janae are working. I like you. I've liked you from the start.
Uh-oh. Liv is now spilling some shit. Uh-oh. This is going to be a big backlash against Leah.
I'm not going to say a word.
But yeah, we can.
And I won't bring up anything on my life. I'm not going to make it into a thing.
I know. I really, really appreciate that.
What is his ulterior motive here for this? Is it just to cause drama? Just to have her freak out? To have everybody hate her? To get out of any part that he had in making her feel as though they might be a possibility still? Like, I don't understand his motive for turning everybody against her. And now he's saying that he's always thought that she was a bad person. That's also really shitty. I don't know. This is covering up something. I'm not sure why he's pulling this one off, but it's definitely a smokescreen for something else. So yeah, maybe because if she pursued him, he would fall into whatever, and then maybe he wouldn't look like he was as devoted to Andrea. I don't know. This is odd.
A lot of numbers. Me and Cordell just got in this really good space, but as far as physical, there's not much more to do with us. Like, we're not about to be getting it on, or like, I'm not about to be shoving my tongue down his throat any chance I get. You know, like.
So I guess she's pulling back again. She didn't like that he burped. And he's thinking it's kind of playful, and she seemed to be serious about being annoyed. They made it clear that they're both open still. He likes where they're at, and I feel like she's going cold again. Like, she was hot for a bit and now she's going cold. And it could be because the women are going to have the power the next time around. Oh, if this is the case, I'm annoyed. Serena and Leah, like, are you only making these choices because of the recoupling? I mean, I get it. You're playing a game. The aim of the game is to stay in the villa, get to the end, and win some money. I get that. But I don't want you to be hurting Cordell in the meantime. I don't care as much about Connor because I think Karma is his closest friend right now. And so he deserves to be getting a little dose of karma. But I don't necessarily like when I can overtly see people using people to stay in the villa. If she was more honest and being like, I don't know if I really feel something with us again, like it's kind of fizzled out a little bit. I still really like you. Can we stay in a friendship couple? Maybe then. So then he has the option to maybe explore something else or not feel as though he's working towards a relationship and you have one foot out the door or looking for another partner. But he's gonna find somebody else. It'll be fine.
With a bowl and doing a bang, 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 bang on it.
That's your anger ritual. You release all your tension and anger by
You think I have a lot of anger and tension?
I don't think you got a lot of anger. I thought you're not fiery. You just speak what's on your mind. And
it's interesting. Maybe she's actually doesn't realize that she has I want Liv to pop off. I want Liv to speak her mind. I want Liz to cuss someone out. And so maybe she doesn't realize that about her. I know Hakeem was yelling at the women or speaking to her in a way that was condescending, but he was saying that you're the most negative person in the house. And I think it could be because she was always willing to pop off or be a little bit petty or throw the water in someone's face or, tell it like it is. And that could be misconstrued as angry. And so I wonder if she never really realized this about herself. She's learning something new today.
My soul is telling me that there's potentially more. You know what I mean? I'm a big dreamer, and sometimes that can get the best of me sometimes.
So it's interesting that he says he's a big dreamer. And now that he's seemingly having a little bit of a vibe with Liv, they're both Pisces, and Pisces is co-ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is a sign of dreams, illusion, and so the fact that he even said that he can sometimes be a big dreamer, I was like, he just called out his sign. He is a dreamer. That is one of the signs and symbols of Pisces would be that they're big dreamers and they're always looking for potentially like their head in the clouds and the imaginative moments. They romanticize a lot of different things. And so it's interesting that they're both Pisces. Is this going to become something messy? Is he going to start feeling Liv a little bit more? And then maybe Nicole is not going to be able to actually get him. Like maybe he's going to stay in his couple with Liv.
You got old news now.
Raw. I guarantee a bombshell comes in, I'll still be the top of your mind.
Okay. In no particular order. You, Kendall. With Miguel.
Interesting that she says him and Kendall. So maybe it's just going to be a love square here. Or maybe they're just going to Nicole's going to pick Miguel. She's going to pick Kendall. But then maybe there's going to be unfinished business. And so then maybe they're going to switch back and forth. Interessante.
Islanders, time to get glam as tonight the villa becomes your very own nightclub.
I never get drinks for girls. If I don't know them, I won't get drinks.
I can make you get me a drink.
Yeah.
I can make you a drink.
I just wouldn't.
I know. No, I can
if someone comes up to me and is like, get me a drink, I'll be like, you get me one first.
Okay, who goes get me a drink? But like, if you were trying to talk to somebody, that's just the way that you do it. The youth these days. I know, I haven't had anybody buy me a drink in a while. But I guess because they're all married, the people that's part of like our culture is of my age group. But I remember when I was 20 in my 20s, I would never pay for a thing. Like someone would always purchase a drink for me or take care of my tab or stuff like that. So that's wild that he's never done that for anybody. Like wild.
Islanders, please make your way to the dance floor Hashtag making moves.
Hashtag making moves. So we saw it's a sticker twist. It says dance, decide, or stop. Hopefully they'll give us a full explanation of this game, but it seems like, yeah, I don't know. Actually, no. I don't know how this is actually going to go.
As Janae and Rob are single, they won't be dancing.
Woo, I wanted to dance.
And it's decision time. If they're happy in their current couple, they keep dancing. The connecting ball slides back, and
No shock here. I would assume that Aaron and Kayla were going to stick, at least for now.
The stick bench.
He makes me so happy, and I can't imagine myself being with anyone else in here.
The next couple on the dance floor is Kendall and Nicole.
Pop that chest, Kendall.
You got it, baby. I love you. You got it.
I think that Nicole is going to twist and Kendall is going to stick. Nicole's really pretty and she has a cute body, but she's not a good dancer. Kayla's dancer was kind of funny. Like, she'd be fun to dance with in a club, but Nicole, not a dancer. Did Nicole stick and Kendall twist? Whoa, if that's the case.
Oh, that's so fucked.
I mean, she said she wanted to explore someone else. She didn't really give him any security that she wanted to be with him. So I get it, but that sucks.
To me, like he was possibly doing it out of spite in some weird way. Like he expected me to do that, so he didn't want to be embarrassed.
Damn. Curveball.
Yeah, he did do that because he thought that you were going to twist and that he was going to be embarrassed. So you didn't give him enough reassurance that you were going to pick him. And so he was saving face. So what do you expect? If you're going to say that you were looking to explore another guy, I can very easily imagine the guy that you're talking to be like, I'm not really sure how she feels about me because she's talking to someone else.
They're messy.
Shake what mama gave.
I think that they might stick. Because, like, he just saw that Nicole, Miguel, you'd be messy as F if you stuck with Liv and you know that Nicole just got pied. Oh my God, please.
Oh, there he goes. God bless those boys.
I mean, we all knew that he wanted to explore Nicole. So this is definitely a green light. But he was just talking about how, like, you know, Liv is his number one. And, you know, he kind of gave her the false sense that maybe they would stick together again in this game, at least. He's saying messy. Yeah, you are messy.
We went straight from a nightclub to a bloodbath. I don't know what the hell you lot are thinking.
I swear to God.
Nightclub to a bloodbath is a fair assessment. Liv is rightfully pissed because this wasn't saying that they're about to get married. It was just saying that, you know, they don't mind where things are right now and they're still open to other people, but they're going to maybe stick it through this game. Miguel apparently thought that Liv was going to also say twist, but no, Liz said stick. I think Connor is 100% going to twist. I think Leah might stick just to save face. I cannot believe that Connor is not going to at least stick. So Leah is twisting and it looks like Connor is sticking. So maybe just to make Leah look even worse, that she hasn't been completely honest with him. She hasn't been open with him. She's been telling everybody else how she's really been feeling and not being completely honest with him. And now they're going to find out in this game. He should twist, but maybe he wants to look like the victim. Yikes. But why? He knew he had enough information to know that maybe he should twist.
And I figured there was about a 90% chance that Leah was going to twist. It was a chance for like some much needed clarity.
But he would have still gotten the clarity if he just didn't twist. Like, then that would be like she would really, well, I mean, this is going to make her feel worse. Yeah, I guess he just wants her to feel bad. Lord have mercy, my sweet dime Cordell is going to have his heart broken right here because Mr. Serena, I feel like her and Leah both decided, you know what, let's go with their gut and we're going to twist. And then I bet you the new bombshells that are going to be entering are only going to go on dates with the people that have twisted. Yeah. Oh my God, he really did do it. Oh my God, this is so unfair. Oh. No. What? Really bad. This is awful. I don't like this. Like, this is just really mean. I don't know. I don't think he deserves this. He's just such a like kind person and he's trying so hard. And she's not being completely honest with him, and I don't know, he gave her some like gave him some false hope that like maybe they're working towards something. Gave all of us some false hope that, you know, she was really willing to give it a go. This is really, really cruel.
Come on, man. It wasn't even like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of heard, like, I'm telling myself, I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Shit, boy, was I wrong, right?
This is really, really a cruel challenge. This is really cruel.
Please, with the islanders that chose to stick, head to the balcony.
Oh shit, man, I got myself a text for the first time. Islanders that chose to twist, please go to the fire pit.
What the fuck?
Right.
So yeah, so the other islanders, like the sticking islanders, are gonna watch these dates or watch these new people come in and talk to their people.
It was like a lot for me to turn my head, but like we both said we were going to be open. So, and I'm like, it's a 50-50 chance he'll be there or not. I also wasn't about to look stupid because we just had the conversation about
Like Cordell, I know this is like a tough pill to swallow. It's a lesson that's going to be learned. Yeah, never let someone tell them that they don't want you twice. She just believe them the first time. That's what Steve Harvey says to women, and this is what we're going to say to you as the nice guy, because I'd rather you stay as a nice guy, but don't allow yourself to be mugged off twice. I wanted to believe it too. I know you guys just had this conversation, and that's how Serena's going to justify it right now, but the conversation didn't say that you're going to break out of their couple. It just said that if somebody came in while you're in your couple, that maybe you'd have some conversations and that you still liked each other. So Serena, people are not going to be happy with you. People are going to be mad at you.
Islanders, please welcome Nigel, Kenny, and Cassidy.
Hashtag twist and shout.
Hashtag twist and shout. These producers, there must be a new producer on staff because this person is messy as F.
It's murder on the dance floor.
Murder on the dance floor.
No pressure.
Here they come. Here they come.
So Cassidy's 27 and from Miami. So if he's liking that Miami vibe, blonde Miamis, and she's coming for Rob, maybe Rob's gonna like her, because he's already off of Leah, it seems.
About my eyes, my curly hair, my smile. I think I'm gonna have all the girls swarming.
My name is Nigel. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm the full package.
So what? There's two Texas boys, so they're gonna come for Serena. So Serena has that Texas connection with both of them as well. Oh boy.
What up? What's goody?
Ow, ow, ow! Party's here. She look hot?
The blonde girl's pretty hot.
She looks hot. They look hot. They all look hot.
Kendall.
I love it.
When Cassidy walked in, I was like, she got miles.
Okay, but Cassidy's not gonna go for you, Kendall. She's going for Rob. I don't know if you have enough game to compete with Rob and with somebody that's coming in for him. I just don't know if you've got it. But you know what? Go for it though.
Bitch, y'all are messy. I do. I showered.
Hey, Nigel. Nice to
Hi,
meet
Nigel. Janae. I love Serena.
Nice to meet you, Kenny.
I do think Kenny is a little cutie. I haven't seen Nigel. Obviously, he's attractive, but Kenny's smile is so cute. She's a cutie. They're all good looking. Let's see if they have bombshell energy.
That's stupid, though.
Don't feel stupid.
It's murder on the dance floor.
I can't take Cordell feeling stupid. She played you. See, this is why I don't like having young kids in these villa situations, because they just don't have enough experience to be able to see that she wasn't that into you. I was trying to believe it for you. I really was, because I didn't want you to get hurt. But even with the whole burp conversation, she was actually pissed. And the whole, like, you were playing with your comb while you're having the conversation and she takes the comb out of your hand like she's your mother. She wasn't looking at you, it seemed, like a partner or a relationship. She was kind of mothering you in a little bit and nitpicking at little things that you were doing. And my Virgo friend says that the nitpicking is probably the Virgo trait, potentially, because the Virgos tend to be all about the particulars and things being in order and things being in a certain way. But yeah, we could tell that well, you know what? She flat out said that she didn't want to be with you, and then she got back together with you. And unfortunately, the boys may have been right that it was just for the recoupling. Now, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but man, you're really going to hurt this boy.
You know, I'm telling myself, I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Shit, boy, was I wrong, right? I do still feel stupid. I do feel, who am I to say?
I'm so sorry, Cordell. Don't worry. When you come out of the villa, you are going to have your DMs popping. You're going to have your choice. Like, you're going to have so many women to choose from. And, you know, this situation definitely sucks and it hurts your heart. And I'm not sure if someone's going to come into the villa for you. I don't know for sure. But I do know that you're a very attractive man. You are very kind. You're very loyal. You're very honest. You wear your heart on your sleeve. And there's going to be so many girls that are going to be sliding into your DMs. So don't worry. You will get through this.
On Thursday nights, things
Can I get a tea?
Oh boy, so the Twisties are going to be going on a little boat cruise where they're going to be able to drink and dance and make out. It looks like everybody is making out. Well, it looks as though Miguel is going to lock lips with Cassidy, that Janae is going to lock lips with Kenny, and that potentially Serena's going to lock lips with Nigel. This is a messy twist. This is a messy twist, and all at the expense of Cordell's heart. This twist got me to shed some tears, guys. But anyways, it was a very good episode. New twist that definitely is shaking things up. Wow, yeah, the producers are working overtime this season. They made this is a hit. This is successful. I can tell because all the shows that I watch, whether it's from the UK or other reality TV recappers, everybody in the comment section, they're like, you have to recap Love Island. You have to recap Love Island, and that's because the product is so good so far. So this is another strong week. This is another strong twist. Sorry, Cordell, that you are going to be hurt the most from this twist. It really does suck, but on a whole, this twist is good. It's messy, and the fact that the people that twist get to just go on all these dates, like, and while the other people just are going to be staying back at the villa. I mean, maybe they're going to be doing something else. Who knows? But I think maybe what they should do is still bring in some people for the stickers. You know, sticklers. We call them the sticklers. Because some of the sticklers are now single, and so they should get an opportunity to meet some new people too then, you know. But yeah, this is one hell of a good mess. So I'm excited that I'm covering it, watching it with you guys. Comment down below as to how you feel this twist went. Are you mad at Kendall for how he kind of did something unexpected to Nicole, and Nicole is pissed now about it? She's just pissed because she looks dumb. I don't think that she actually was caring that much about Kendall. I think she just thought that he was going to be sticking around for her to do whatever she wanted to do. But yeah, I want to hear your thoughts about who's stuck, who's sticky, and who's sticklery, who's twisty, who's sticklery, and who's twisty. Please, though, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. We're just trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. We want to do this by the end of Love Island. We have about 2,000 subscribers, less than 2,000 subscribers to go. That would be really fun. So we can have like a whole group of people that are coming to watch these shows together on Reality Realness with 3 S's. Like this video and hit the notification bell so you know every time that I go live or if I drop a video. With these videos, I watch the episode, I edit it, and then I upload it. So it can be at different times. There's no set times because it takes a lot of it longer than when I do a live recap. So hit the notification bell so then you'll be notified every time I drop a new episode of my Love Island USA Season 6 recaps and reviews. I'm still kind of shook here. Now it's time for me to go and watch everybody else's recap of this episode because one heck of a mess. Wow. The producers are working hard and they're doing a really good job. So we'll see you guys probably, I guess, on Friday. I will release some more episodes then because I won't be able to recap Thursday. So I'll do Thursday night. I'll watch it and I'll upload it probably on Friday and then later on Friday as well. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me and watching this recap. I will talk to you in a couple of days. Take care, everybody. Bye.